Hello everyone. Welcome. It's Simon Law time. How are we all doing today? Hopefully we're doing good. So, the plan today. Don't really have much of a plan? Well, I have much of a plan. We'll just have to wait and see. So let me get that started for everyone. And here we go. I need to get something to eat. I mean, I actually... No, I'm fine. I don't remember what I was planning on doing today. Yeah, that's gonna be a problem. You know what? Why don't we... Oh, why do I say we? I keep expecting the echoes to be here. Why don't I just go through my journal? I mean, considering I found what, the twins last time? A lot happened. Like, a lot happened with that. Alright, well I don't really have much of a study area, but this will do. I had to put more pages in. You know what, now might be a good time as any to really give a think about who I, at the moment, trust. Because at the moment, I don't really trust anyone, which is the obvious thing. Alright, let's see if there's anything that needs to be updating. Well, I definitely respect Caden. I mean, even with him being incredibly shy, he went above and beyond for a lot of things. But he is still a demon. Which, I mean, I didn't have in my homeworld, so... Maybe... I don't know, I don't want to assume. But there might be something a bit off with that. I don't know, I don't know how I feel about a demon being here. But I mean, Caden seems good enough. Doesn't give off that typical storybook demon vibe. So maybe I'm just reading a bit too into it. Caden's fine. Definitely don't know him enough to trust him, but yeah. Honestly, Faerie's probably one of the only people I trust. Purely just out of how trusting they were to me. I mean, considering the road trip, they kept hiding behind me. As if for me to protect them. But they're like a demigod. Or a Draxian, if... Still not sure what that is. I don't know, Faerie gives off good vibes. Faerie's probably one of the only people that I can risk trusting. I don't know. Then there's Taddy. I'm not sure about Taddy. I mean, I respect Taddy, and obviously we have a human duo, but there's something off about Taddy that I can't put my finger on. Not like they're lying, but something just seems a bit odd. Like the way they go about certain things is strange. But then again, it's probably because of like human customs from their world. It's probably nothing I'm needing to worry too much about. The other thing is the mask. Everyone seems to be wearing a mask now. Like Teddy, the Oracle, Lavender, they all seem to be wearing a mask. Cultural differences, it's fine. This is true, yes. Which does confuse me to whether they are human or a variant of human. I don't want to sound like that guy, but how likely is it for my human blood and stuff to be compatible with someone else's, or my human being to be similar to someone else's with the amount of worlds we've seen, or people we've seen from worlds? Oh well. They do have an odd taste in food and drink. They wouldn't. That's another thing. They just wouldn't relent. They just kept going. They kept getting stabbed and dying and then waking back up. They have a lot of issues. That much is true. Both with Arsene and with the whole Caden thing. I'm still not sure with Kirha. Like, I'm not. The damn thing with spiders is confusing me. Because I know that Kirha is not a spider, but I don't get good vibes from them anyway. But not to the point where I show aggression. Like actual spiders. I mean, hell, even on the road trip, I tried to find them when they went missing. Maybe a result of summer, I don't know. Or maybe they're just like that. Or maybe we're not compatible. Not everyone here can be friends, I know that for certain. I mean, hell, I don't even think I should be friends with everyone. I'm just a friendly person, but... Have we seen Kira in the dark before? I don't remember. No, we haven't. If Kira becomes violent at night, definitely a spider. Huh. That's an odd thing, but they're humanoids, so I don't know. I'm just gonna have to chalk that up to I'll wait and see, because I'm not too sure. I mean, anyone would become violent at night, and spiders being violent to me all the time. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, spiders are always hostile to me, no matter the time. I'd think that she'd be hostile first, they? They. Yes, my apologies, they. Yeah, I don't know, their attitude towards me is a bit strange, but I don't know. I don't know. Maybe it's just cultural differences again. But good observation, Echoes. That might be... I'll have to keep an eye on that if I see them again. Now the Oracle. This one's strange. Last time I didn't get good vibes off him. I did not get good vibes off of him when I saw him with the twins. He had annoyance and aggression in his tone. Which, I mean, I'd understand. Being, well, having lost his power. But just that perhaps if people were to believe when asked about his powers, it seems more annoyed rather than trying to get followers. Because that stuff doesn't happen quick if I'm reading this right. But he's also very... He's been quite aggressive lately. He disliked Zophia's advice, understandably so. But he just seems more annoyed. I don't know. Maybe it's, again, with the possible mortal emotions that the gods haven't experienced before. It sucks. I thought that the Oracle was like the Masked King, but compared to the Masked King, this Oracle is very set. And very strict. While the Masked King was a joyous person. He'd go around just trying to make people safe and happy. It's probably the mortal emotion things that's probably overwhelming everyone. Same thing with Alm. Alm is not at all what I thought Alm was gonna be, but that could be just them on guard. Because apparently, both Alm and the Oracle mention that they killed their world's gods due to things with their partner. I mean, I know, I know about killing things based on your partner. I don't know. Look, Alm's probably just as scared and defenseless as we are, especially now that they're mortal too. That might be why their emotions are running wild. And same with DJ. I mean, DJ seemed a bit more content with it, but you can tell they're obviously struggling with mortality. They just seemed more laid back, more chill with it. Faerie and DJ also seemed to be quite close from what Faerie mentioned. I should probably give more offerings. I don't know. Is that how gods work? I'm guessing that's how gods work. I don't know, I think being DJ's friend would be a nice idea. Or at least possibly being a follower, but I don't think that's gonna be a possibility for me. We'll see, we'll see. Um. Oh, I haven't been explaining. Oh, hang on. I don't know about Kirha. I respect the Oracle, but there's no way in hell I trust him. Not yet, anyway. He's nice, but he seems a bit off for my liking. Like, I'll respect him for what he's done, and what he has been doing for others. But I don't trust him. I don't know how I feel about Alm. Like, Alm's definitely nice. I definitely vibe with Alm, but again, I don't trust Alm. Not yet. I like Alm. Alm's nice. But yeah, maybe that's just more instinct as I've had to be sort of everyone's leader so far. I mean, partially self-appointed, but how can you not be self-appointed when no one else is doing anything? Take Zofia, for instance. No one... Zofia was confused for a long time until I stepped in and just said, right, yeah, we're gonna teach you now. No one seemed to want to take over. And I mean, similar when we went on the road trip. We went on the road trip and I had to take charge of Alm. I didn't take charge in general, but I took charge of Alm. Maybe it's because I'm the only person who sort of has it together. The guards struggling with their mortality. Everyone else still trying to figure out their emotions, and I'm content with mine, I think. But, I definitely respect DJ for some sense, probably because of how close they are with Faerie. That might be a thing. I don't trust them, though. And we have Gubby. I... It's strange, because I trust Gubby. As odd as that is. Gubby reminds me of the dwarven blacksmiths from home. But like on a mini scale. The big lava forges. The way that they look down on others' work. Whether they think their work is the best. I mean, think is a strong word. Their work is obviously superior. I mean, hell, look at their hammer. This is incredible. I'm glad I got something off them. I wish I could make it a little lighter, but I will get used to the new weight. I did ask for, you know, the really dense rock. Of course it's going to be heavy. But I've been able to swing it pretty well. I also respect them. They're probably one of the only people that I trust and respect. I mean, I trust and respect Faerie as well. But I definitely trust and respect Gubby. To some extent. Also, just because they're blunt. Like, when talking about magic, they just straight up said it's not a blood thing. They listened to how my world works and then just went, it's not like that here. Or it's not like that where I know. Maybe my world's unique in that sort of sense. I should probably look into magic at some point without the use of harnessing artifacts. Because I have my trident, but that's very specific timing. It needs to be thundering already, so it's not really thundering. It's not really Not really using thunder, it's using existing thunder. I've also set up a trade system, so oh, actually, I should probably go see that. I'll go check on Gubby's little pathway that they made. And then Zofia. Honestly, Zofia's probably seen me at my weakest so far. I mean, hell. I don't know why, but the time I saw them, I pretty much just caved. I caved to go see them. It's like I missed them. Or I missed companionship, which is not me in the slightest. Maybe everything's getting to me. I mean, it would make sense. Oh, and then his angel. Everyone talks about Angel very highly. Kinda reminds me of home. With the nobles at home. Or well, in more cases, summer than home. It reminds me of how summer was. Even that big ballroom. That big, open, royal space with the gold flooring. The golden hints and accessories on the walls. I mean, take away a little bit less red and add an outside balcony thing. And you've got the ballroom that Summer rented. I mean, yeah, I never fit in with the nobles, but Summer didn't stop. Or didn't let that go. Summer really liked that part of royalty. But she was always desperate to show me. Oh, my echoes have been acting up a bit. My apologies. Rings are a form of worship, so it's a safe bet. Cool. Gave the twins advice. Yeah. Like, it wasn't great advice. It was definitely more stealing, but hey, what works? I don't know why my echoes are acting up today. Maybe our son doesn't want me to talk to them. But if you think offerings are a form of worship, it's a safe bet. I might run by DJs. Give them some more. But yeah, this just reminds me of how summer was. Fuck, I miss summer. But moving on. I still don't understand Narvin. I know Narvin shot at me, but we did talk for like a second, so maybe it was just in the heat of the moment. Yeah, it was probably just a heat of the moment thing. Everyone was on edge. Narvin's tower's still there, last I checked. Now here we go, we got Rose, which, if I remember correct, Rose is the older, taller one. I'm pretty sure that's, yeah. Made of porcelain, which is a clay-like material. Apparently shatters very easily. Which is kind of worrying how easy they are to break. They can detach their limbs. They seemed very cautious, which is understandable around new people. But they acted like me when I was young. Very defensive, on guard constantly. Not as not as impressionable, but Definitely like me with the protection stuff. I should probably go actually return some stuff for Angel. Yeah, actually. Yeah, no, that brings back another point with the Oracle. The Oracle just, when we were at Angel's, just straight up left. Or at least straight up left sight. Like he was around, yeah. But where? Like, where was he? I mean, it's granted that both Rose and Lavender were safe with myself. Probably Zofia? Definitely safe with me. But I don't know about Zofia. What am I saying? Of course they were fine with Zofia. Zofia seems like they'd be able to take care of them pretty easily. Teach them wrong things, yeah, but I don't want to interfere. That's why I didn't. That's how they bond. But yeah, that part really annoys me about the Oracle. He just left. I would hope that he would be more wary about the children he has taken under his wing, or has put protection into, protection onto, seeming they are children. One's probably no older than 8. I don't know how old they are, they just seemed really young. I don't know. That does really bother me about the Oracle, but he probably doesn't understand that. I could tell he was getting really tired of the twins, though. I mean, hell, they are a handful. Look how Lavender ran around my place. And then you got Lavender, who was more curious and more trusting. I'll give it is nice, but is definitely not what you want to see. They were also worried about me. Or worried about everyone. They were very nice. But yeah, that mask again. Still don't know if it's an influence from him. And that childlike wonder. I know they're not supposed to be here, and they're here by accident. But it's strange to see such joy from two beings. Especially here. Like, this is basically hell. Or, as Ulm put it, worse than hell. And yet they're somewhat happy. They were protective, but not on the level that Rose was. Timid as all hell. I don't know Orion. I haven't met Quincy. And that's it. Well, I got some stuff to do at least. Let's see, what have I got? Attachments. Oh yeah, that's right, I managed to use some of those enchantment tables to make an arm cannon, which is this crossbow thing. I need more ingredients for potions, which I don't know how to obtain. And that's it. I got this. I made this during my off time. Just when I was writing, or when I had spare time, I just made it. Oh, it's getting nighttime. Oh, that's another thing, I took the clocks out of my inventory. Time's strange here, but the time in my arm seems to be continuously going. Like I have sort of its own calendar, its own clock system. It goes on its own. So that was actually how I knew when my birthday was, which I didn't want to mention to anyone. Because I don't know if they celebrate birthdays and stuff. There's a lot I don't know. Oh, actually, Lavender probably tripped over the book. Yeah, no, I don't really have much else. I don't know what other things I need. I need... Ah, yeah, I need a replica for... I think it's turtle potions? I don't know what they would be here. I have seen turtles, but I don't know if they're the same type. I need gravity potions. Or, well, they more lessen your fall, so I don't know. And then I need, like, jump potions. I'll have to explore around. Actually, first, I'm gonna go see if Angel has those skulls back. I know I just said it's nighttime, so it's probably not a good idea, but... Actually, check this. I'll go check my mail as well. May as well. While I'm around, I may as well stop by DJ's. We will go post office first. I'm not leaving these in the mailbox because I already know for a fact someone's gonna take them. Let's see. Nope. Daddy got anything? Nope. I kinda wanna give that in person. There you go. Human duo and all that. I found that Totem of Undying, but I don't know how I feel about that. That was strange. That's still strange. Alright, let's go to Angels real quick. We're not gonna be long, I just wanna stop by. Oh, actually, preemptive. Let's grab one of these. There's really gotta be a better way of offering to that llama. The old great Llamadon. How about you don't? I keep hearing barking, maybe there's some wolves out here. But they were also barking at... I don't know. Oh great Llamadon, guardian of the sea, pat pat pat, and... here you go. Don't spend it all in one place. Oh, that's slightly annoying, it's a bit crooked. Ah, it's not my work, I don't care. Ah, you know, it's fine. It's fine. I'm coming in here for a good reason. Oh, well, I'm not snooping, so I guess the Oracle's already got it. Never mind. But while I'm here, it wouldn't hurt to have a bit more of a look around here. I mean, I'm not doing anything nefarious. I'm just... I know Zofia had a look through these and said there was nothing, but... How do they already have stocked alcohol? And... Add a character? I'm not sure if that's actually supposed to... I'm supposed to see that, but... I'm just gonna assume, like, it was supposed to be there. Smile. That, that is a lot of alcohol, yeah. Okay, we're live, we should be back. Hello, hello. I don't know why my internet does that all the time when I have important lore. Anyway, we're back, so I'm just gonna jump back into it. So we're going back in character in now. Yeah, that is quite a lot of alcohol. Someone's already been in the pineapple juice already. Damn. I wonder what kind of wine that is. Well, hey, they don't have mead, so I win. I can see it again. Me wearing an awfully quickly thrown together tuxedo or suit. Nobles over there, over there, over there. Each drinking whatever they had. Me walking in, everyone looking around, and then eyes fixated on me. The commoner. The adventurer who walked in off the street. The glances I got from nobles was disgust. I would walk around and be met with disgust, and then I found Summer's aunt and uncle, who honestly should have been raising her rather than that dickhead Roger. Went up to them, they seemed happy that I was there. They heard everything about me. My name echoed through the room and people were whispering to each other. That's him? That's the wings? It's strange, I didn't even get my name off something I did. I got my name off something that my mother gave me. Because my jacket has wings on the back, and that was, I'm guessing, her signet, or her symbol. But it kind of became mine too. two things stuck out. It was either the wings, just as is, the wings of death, or the angel of death, or the wings of freedom. But I mean, honestly, it really depends on which side of my axe you were on. Most were the favorable side. A lot were not. Reminds me, the angel of death. That's just a concept, isn't it? I mean, the oracle said that that was a woman from what he thought, or what he remembers. Maybe the concept of death is personified? Who knows. But then I'd be talking to the only two nobles who would... Oh, hello. You here for the ball as well? You're a bit early. Doesn't start for another couple hours. They would just greet me and then I'd see her. Hello. You gonna take that with you, or? You hungry? You want a lemon? Here you go. Have a lemon. Oh, okay, you don't want the... Okay. Sure, I'll just, I'll leave you to your devices. Trying to have a moment here, but sure. But I saw her. Short blue hair that just reaches her shoulders. A nice green, pale green dress. Nothing too fancy, but just fancy enough to say, hey, I am a noble. An oil stain she didn't get off her face beforehand. Ran in, met with her aunt and uncle and me. The dance we shared. Really missing home. But it's not something I can really do much about, is it? I'll clean this up, I was here. Not really something I can do much about. Like, let's be honest here. Well, seeming... I don't even know if Angel likes this kind of stuff, so I'll just take it back with me. It's fine. I shouldn't really have come back. Alright, let's move on to going to see DJ real quick. Oh well, DJ's temple. I don't know if DJ's around. Actually, I don't know if anyone's around. Actually, hello, is anyone around today? Oh, I'll go pick this up. What? Okay, that just disappeared. Interesting. Don't know why it did that. I guess things aren't as tangible as they are, they have a habit to dissolve. Weird. Very weird. Alright, on to DJs. I really hate the teleportation sometimes. Alright, let's run to DJs and then I guess we'll just head back. I mean, there's not really much, so... I'm only gonna be quick, I don't want to be here for too long. There you go. Usually say something with these things, I didn't last time and I'm probably not going to. But, also, yes, I will eat in front of you. Smile. I hope your mortal emotions don't get the better of you. If that helps. Yeah. Alright. That's probably kind of disrespectful to say, but... I don't know, it wishes for emotional stability. I'm gonna... What is this? Labeled far. I saw someone flip that down a couple times. May as well just leave that. Alright. Where to now? I mean, I don't have anything else I need to do. I was honestly just gonna head home. Yeah, no, I'll just head home. I don't think anyone else is around, and... don't really... Oh. Someone else is around. How coincidental that it's... Hey, how you doing?
Fine for most part. Still out of it.
Yeah, you've missed a bit.
How much is a bit?
Let's see. You've missed 2 people waking up.
Newcomers? At least more of
One...
them.
One yes, one no. We have one newcomer, Zofia, who is a firebird, and Arsene has awoke.
I see.
He has a physical
Wonderful.
body now, yeah.
I can't really say I'm surprised, but at the same time, I'm disgusted.
It was definitely an event that happened.
Yeah,
Like, I could tell it definitely took a toll on everyone.
I can imagine. He doesn't really know the word tact after all.
No, he doesn't. But it almost seemed like we were all ganging up on him, partially. Probably because he was getting used to this new body, but everyone was bullying him, if I'm gonna be honest with you.
To be fair, it's our son. I'm pretty sure we're very much in the right too,
Yeah.
since can't really do anything to him.
No, I mean, Taddy tried multiple times, and Taddy died multiple times. It was horrible. I mean, I died a couple times too.
That's unfortunately the nature of the situation we're in.
Even if he
Since it's
is.
getting,
Sorry, you go.
how about we head inside since it's getting dark?
Yeah, well, we can just head into the hotel. We're nearby
Yeah,
it.
it's closest.
But yeah, it's. Even though he is tangible, it doesn't seem possible to deal damage to him. Testing for weak points, that's a good point, yeah.
More echoes?
Sorry?
More echoes?
Yeah, a couple of them have been active today. Some of them weren't active when I met up with the twins, so I don't know. They seem to pick and choose when they act.
That's surprising.
Yeah. Oh, you're close with DJ, aren't you?
I would say so, yes. Why?
I met DJ, when hell broke loose, basically. They seemed a bit. Can I ask you a god question coming from a mortal? Because you seem to know that stuff.
Sure. What's up?
I've been finding a lot of the more god people around struggling with mortality, understandably. But
Mm-hmm.
I've been seeing a lot more emotional imbalance. Like,
Mm.
for example, the Oracle getting more annoyed and sort of, I wouldn't say aggressive, but more like anger in his voice, purely out of the loss of following. Because, I mean, he's understandably upset that his power's gone, but he seems more annoyed about it, about no one following him, than doing an effort for it. And I just. The other gods seem to take it differently. Are emotions not a god thing?
It would depend on the god. It would depend sometime. Okay, how do I want to word this? Because it's a bit of a complex situation in this matter.
Yeah.
Best way I can sort of explain this is that more abstract concepts and more abstract esoteric domains, they sort of shape how a god might think or feel and things. And when you have a god like the Oracle who is born out of pure belief, emotions can run very differently than it might for a human or a mortal in general.
Right. So they're not entirely. It depends if the god is based on a certain thing?
I would I would think so. It's I'll be honest, for as long as I've lived, I still don't understand everything about them, even as close as I am to them.
Yeah, I mean, that's fair. You mentioned you're not entirely. I'm still not sure. You said Draxian, but is that like a demigod or is that another thing? I'm still confused about that.
Um, we Draxians are a race of demigods.
Ah,
We're mortal, but we have powers that put us a level above, like, surface dwellers. Put it
right.
in the most polite way I can think of.
Right. That makes sense. I mean, yeah, you would probably have you're not like you sort of have more emotions and stuff, so that's why I thought it'd just be a thing to ask you because you don't seem to. have that emotional barrier.
Well, I would think it just simply helps that we Dryxians, sort of encourage each other to go onto the service and travel on there, just gaining immortal wisdom, mortal wisdom.
Yeah, that's fair.
Because when I really think about it, we Dryxians were just sort of the middle party between surface dwellers and gods. That's what we are.
Yeah, stronger than mortals, weaker than gods.
Hmm. Pretty much.
Does that does that ever bother you?
Not really. I mean, sure, the longer lifespan is nice, and I don't really envy the surface dwellers, but there's drawbacks and pros and cons like anything else, really. You have to outlive mortal friends while you live for thousands of years.
Yeah, which is
It's painful.
sounds it. Hate to be
Yeah,
immortal, to be
it's
honest.
right. It's not as it's all cracked up to be. And truthfully, if you're immortal, then you kind of have to put up that barrier so you don't get yourself hurt. As a Draxian, that it's a plain example. We're long lived, but we don't, even elves pass by us in the blink of an eye.
Jeez, and they live for ages.
Pretty much.
Yeah,
Now, mind you, I'm still young as a Draxian,
right.
but that doesn't mean I. But that doesn't mean I've had my doses of pain throughout those years.
I mean, pain unfortunately doesn't have an age limit,
That's true, isn't it?
I mean, hell, I've gone through however much, and I'm only 22. Like, I know there are some people here, like, for example, Caden. Caden's 19, and
Mhm.
I know for a fact he's gone through hell.
Yeah, I always feel bad for him, but I'm
Yeah,
not really sure what I can do for him. He doesn't seem to, and he doesn't seem to take well to how I try to treat him.
he, I guess, just needs space, is the only thing I can think of. He's just really shy. The only person he seems to open up to is Taddy.
Hmm.
But even then, I think Taddy is kind of overwhelming him,
He might he might also have baggage he's just not willing to tell anyone.
which is understandable. I mean, everyone has that. But yeah,
Isn't that the truth?
yeah. Oh, I had a quick question for you. Do you like coffee by chance?
Oh, I drank it all the time back home. I said my husband.
There you
We even had a couple. Thank you.
go. Zofia started planting coffee seeds literally out front of my place, so I've been making a lot more of that. So yeah, if you ever need some, or if you just want to pick some from there, feel free.
Gladly, thank you. I love this kind of stuff.
Yeah, it's nice. I grew up on it, surprisingly, as bitter as it is.
Nothing like a bit of sugar and milk, huh?
Surprisingly, I don't like it with sugar and milk. I prefer it black.
That's very fair. I can't stand it black, honestly. I have too much of a sweet tooth.
Honestly, I do as well. I just something about it just doesn't sit right with me. But oh well, doesn't matter.
Well, since it's daytime,
Yeah, was there anything that you needed to get done, or anything that you haven't seen yet?
right now, I guess I'm just doing a mental health check. I've been meditating on a lot of stuff.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people have been meditating or hibernating. I mean, I haven't seen anyone
It,
exit the hotel for a while.
mm,
But then again, I haven't exited my cellar for a while either. So, fair, fair.
how is the cellar doing, by the way?
It's alright. I managed to put in a potion area, because I went with the Oracle, Gubby, and Zofia to the Nether. We went and got some blaze rods,
Ah,
which was
oh, that's good.
it was nice. They kind of only went because I was going anyway, but it was nice they tagged along.
Yeah, I'll be honest, me and Gubby, we're likely to never get along, but at least you found a friend in her.
Yeah, Gubby's. I like Gubby. Like, I know a lot of people don't. For example, I know for a fact that both the Oracle and Caden hate Gubby, which I can get. Because, I
Hey,
mean,
you can count me among them because after what she and Kirha pulled on me, eh,
yeah.
shit list, absolute shit list.
Yeah, I mean, I understand that. Yeah, I'm still sorry that happened. I kind of set that off. Or at least if we're thinking about the same thing, I mean, sort of the warden thing that I set off, which is entirely my bad.
I'm not upset about the warden thing. Like that was a complete accident on your part, and to be fair on your end, you really couldn't have known since you're not from since you don't have the same contexts. So I don't really blame you on that one. What I'm pissed off about is that I fell down there and died.
Yeah, that was not really good on their part.
And here I was thinking, like, oh, Guppy's not so bad. Maybe we might be able to get along a little bit after all. No, there
Unfortunately,
goes that. There
a,
goes that concept up in smoke.
a lot of that, unfortunately, I'm kind of used to. Like, it does suck. They shouldn't really pull something like that. That just seems very. Did you have dwarves in your world? You mentioned elves.
Yeah, we do have dwarves. We did have dwarves back home.
That's
They were nice folk.
that's reassuring. When I mentioned that last time to someone, they were confused. Because, yeah, Gubby reminds me of that. Reminds me of the dwarves from home. Like, harsh, really rude and mean sometimes, but they were blunt and honest.
Yeah, I would say my dwarves were a little nicer. That's primarily because if you paid them well, they'll be singing you praises.
Oh, yeah.
I know there's this one elven friend I had, and she usually commissioned them for like war bow arrows and the such.
Oh, yeah.
She was an elf, and they had nothing but nice things to say about her.
Usually they have beef with each other.
Let's just say Andy had a lot of charisma on her.
That's good. Usually, honestly, it's usually the other way around. Usually the elves have something against dwarves. Well, at least that's how it was in my world. You literally could get a dwarf and an elf in a room, and the elf would be the one to get pissed off.
Unprovoked shit talking, as I would put it.
Yeah. Yeah. But, yeah. It was nice of them. Yeah, um, yeah, but I have potions set up. I just need to get ingredients for that now.
If you want me to help out with that, I most certainly will.
I only really need like a couple things, but I'm not too sure where to find them or what they are. Um, this is just my. You can have a read through this. Uh, it's just like my current missions. There's not really potion ingredients in there, but I just need something that can allow for jumping, something that can allow for like a slow fall, and potentially something that can
Mm,
be like a replacement for turtle, like turtle stuff. I don't know how turtle stuff works.
um, Let me think for a moment. I'm not well versed in potions, but I do know some basics.
Like I know from home we
Let's
had a herb that could do that, but considering the amount of stuff that's here from my world is not, then I'm not hoping for that.
Hmm. Um, Question: Are you familiar with Netherwort? I know
Oh,
that's one of the components.
yeah, I've got that set up. I took some from, oh, I asked Caden for some, and then I found some in the nether.
Okay. If I'm correct, then you also need phantom membranes for that.
The Oracle mentioned that as well. What is a phantom?
Um, Phantoms are this sort of creature where if you don't sleep for a number of days, then they appear.
That sounds like a really strange
And
caretaker.
it's not a caretaker, they attack you.
Ah, they're driven off people being awake? That,
It's more or less, they're very hard to describe, honestly.
I mean, I haven't seen any and I haven't slept in days, if I'm honest with you.
That's actually odd.
Maybe,
Well, if
maybe they're not here. I don't know. Or maybe Arsene's
well,
stopped them from appearing.
maybe you usually see them at night when you're not asleep if under those conditions.
Well, if they have a sort of like membraney thing, then I mean, that would definitely help. That would
Um,
give that
let
sort
me
of thing.
let me check my storage and see if I happen to have any so I can show you.
Alright. I don't know what that says. Oh, that's some weird runes. I know that's Taddy's place, but I don't know. Okay.
Oh, sorry.
You're all good. I'm just gonna go see if anyone else is here. I had some loud noises from Zophia's room. Oh, I'll claim that. That's Enderman came in here. Enderman really like this. Okay, they. Oh right, yeah. I. I need to go get that bed. Whoops. On another trip, I took bed from one of the vacant rooms. I need to replace that. Yeah, that's still going off. What's... That's really loud.
Hmm. I unfortunately do not have any phantom membranes to show you.
That's alright. I will potentially try and find some. At some point, I don't know. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, I don't know. I'll have to ask the
It's
Oracle
the
either. Oh,
storage.
oh, there's a... Cool, okay. I haven't actually seen this down here. Fell down here a couple times. That's...
I don't
Yeah, okay, that's just like hotel repair materials. Okay. Yeah, the Oracle
good to have.
mentioned the Phantom, so maybe there are Phantoms around? Sorry, one sec. Fuck's sake. I'm trying to do serious lore
Everything.
here, my dog won't shut up. I already made one excuse for a dog. I don't need another one. He's quiet every fucking hour of the day, but no, as soon as Abyss turns on his fucking stream, I'm gonna go bark at everything.
Now I have the giggles.
I love my dog, but Jesus. This is why I streamed at night. Oh
I'm
well.
crying.
Shit. It'll be fine. Alright. Back into character. But
I
yeah,
guess.
I don't know. I'll find them
I
eventually.
yeah. I guess the real plan for me, at the least, is just I don't know what I really want to do at this point. I
Do you happen to have a remnant? I mean, like everyone got a red chest. Did you happen to get one? Have you been
I
willing to
did,
open that
but
yet?
I've opened it and I've read the message inside, but I don't know. I can't bring myself to trust it. And honestly, I'd rather have someone with me when I decide to finally take that on. Because it's like, it's such a mental hurdle for me.
I mean, I know I'm probably not the person that you want, but I'm around. If you ever feel the courage to follow it, I can go with you, or if you even want me to scout the thing, if there's like, I know some people had compasses in theirs, if you had a compass in yours, I could scout the area first, make sure it's okay.
Mm, I'll definitely take that up, but not right now.
Yeah, no, it's
There's,
too much going on.
yeah, I'll definitely let you know
Yeah,
just in
just
case,
let me know whenever, yeah.
because I did the same for DJ, and our son was definitely there. He kept harassing me and trying to shoo me off and trying to get DJ to come in
Yeah.
because she didn't trust it. Because she didn't trust her message either.
I mean, it's kind of honestly stupid to trust a message from our captor.
Exactly.
Like, I mean, hell, I threw out all the stuff that he gave me except for the book.
You know
Even.
what he put in my chest? A bunch of fucking feathers.
That's a bit insulting, isn't it?
I mean, look at my wings. Like,
Yeah. That would be a tad insulting, yeah.
like okay, wings for arrows. Yeah, sure, whatever. You can get that from chickens, but tact. No tact.
Yeah, it could mean a whole bunch of things. It's just icky.
I'm tempted to burn them, but I don't.
I can burn them if you want.
Yeah, let me go get them for
Yeah,
you.
I'll throw them in my forge. Hmm.
Here you are.
Yeah, thanks.
These things. Ugh.
I'll get rid of those for you.
Thank you.
Alright. I mean, Arsene keeps putting spider bits in my mailbox, so I know how you feel.
A spider bit.
Again, I know it's supposed to be like it's like intimidation, but again, it's strange because of my reputation with spiders. It's jarring and it does throw me off, but it's also like I kill spiders, so yeah. Like I know it's supposed to be intimidation, but yeah,
Again, no tact.
no tact. Yeah, trying to think if there's anything else I need to ask, because I mean you've been here longer than I have. Um,
Well, I'm always free for questions, so don't be afraid.
Actually, I do have one. It's gonna sound a bit odd, and yeah. I don't remember if I've asked this before, but have you heard of a man named the Masked King?
Wait a minute. The masked king.
Hmm. He has, gold mask, generally prefers a host, uh, ha generally prefers a host with white hair, is generally human or elven in nature, wears red.
Oh my god. Is he from your world? Was he from your world?
Yeah, he spoke about other worlds. You know him?
My dad did.
Holy shit. That's... He was right. Fucker was right. I thought he was insane. He would constantly talk about other worlds, and he would say, like, there are worlds with angels and gods and demons and... Ah, but they're not in this one, so it doesn't bother you, Simon. Like, stuff like that. That was weird. But, I mean, he always said that he could see his other lives, almost. Like, he just knew everything. That's incredible.
I am speechless at the moment.
Did he ever meet you by chance?
If we did, it was definitely in like another body of his or whatever. Because my dad would talk about him and the Masked King's stories and whatnot, not, and I grew up on that shit.
Yeah, I knew him very well. He was honestly really nice. The reason I ask, I've been noticing a lot of people wearing masks. So that was, like, I mean,
Mm.
the Oracle wears one, Patty wears one, Lavender wears one. It's just too many, too many. Like, it's too many to be coincidence, but I know they're probably not influenced by him.
Based on what my dad said about him, I would imagine that it's very unrelated.
Possibly. I mean, from what the Mask King said, his mask is unique. And, oh, I mean, aside from the ones he gave his knights, but, like, his mask was like his. That's actually a relief, kind of, a little bit.
Like, I know, like, back, like, yeah, my dad would talk about him and tell me stories about him, but if there's anything else, I do know that there were certain other gods who also met him, but I wouldn't know who they were.
He He
As
spoke a couple
aside
times, yeah.
aside from Aklazan, I can't think of any other of the pantheons that of my gods that he could have met.
I know for a fact he met whatever gods were in my world, because he was apparently really buddy-buddy with them. Even though, actually, there were only really two gods in my world, but he mentioned more. If he mentioned more, that must mean there were more that I just didn't see, or didn't hear about. Can gods just be sort of erased from, like, I guess, history? Yeah, that would make sense, because we only had the god of war, and the god known as the Zealot god, but he would go on about, like, the goddess of fertility and so on and so forth. Like, he'd just label gods as if they were known here, and then cover his mouth and go, oh, wait, hang on. Not wrong world.
When you mention goddess of fertility, I kind of have to wonder if you met Lamo.
Maybe. I don't know, he never really named them. He just kinda... He always used their titles when he was mentioning them to me. He never mentioned names. I mean, he might have mentioned names, but he was speaking a weird language, so I could never pick up on him.
Mm, yeah, that would make a lot of sense. It's daytime again.
Yeah. Honestly, I might... I'll go burn these. I got a lot to think about. I might head
Mhm.
off, honestly, and just go do some work.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go back to meditating, honestly. But I'll
Oh,
be honest, it was nice being able to speak with you again.
yeah, same with you. Also, if you do go and check by the, teleport area, I don't know if you saw, but there's a couple new teleports. I mean, you can either have a look at them in your own time, or I can quickly show you now. But,
Um,
one goes to DJs, one goes to Angels, and one goes to our
yeah, I
post office.
was. Uh, I've been to DJs and Angels teleporters because I was actually there when the Oracle was building them.
Oh, right, because yeah, you were with DJs. Not sure.
Hmm.
I mean, you're friends with Angels, that makes sense.
Well, with Angel, I was dropping off some figs to her from her tree.
Oh, actually, question about Angel.
Hmm.
You saw the throne, didn't you?
Hmm.
Is that to her taste, or is that just a vampire thing?
The skulls were there when she arrived, from what I can understand. And based on what I could see of the skulls at the time, some of them were around 50 years and others were brand new.
Reason I say that is because one of the twins kinda nabbed a couple of them.
Oh, gods!
Kinda due to Zofia. But, when I went back to replace them, the Oracle kinda beat me to that.
Yeah,
So,
I'm not surprised.
yeah, I think they were kinda just being pressured by Zofia, which, fair enough. Zofia is very crime-oriented.
I will keep that in mind.
But if I know it's not like a liked thing, because I found a couple skulls that I just kinda grabbed as respect. I was gonna rebury them, but if Angel was gonna put them somewhere, I don't know. Skulls are a weird
I
thing for me to deal with, so I didn't know.
It's definitely a finicky situation for certain. I would personally hang on to them for a little while longer, yeah, but I would also bring it up to Angel the next time you get the opportunity to see her.
Yeah, I need to honestly meet Angel. I still haven't done that yet, but I mean, I've kind of been in her castle a few times and just haven't seen her, so I mean,
She might be asleep.
probably. Kind of did accidentally walk into her room, but I didn't have enough time to, like, look in. Her room's not really labeled.
Oh, so you just climbed all those stairs and then at the very end realized that it was her bedroom.
Basically, climbed all those stairs, went, oh shit, bedroom, bye.
It's a very spacious bedroom. I was there at one point on an invitation.
Yeah. I kind of went in without invitation twice already. One was barging in with the rest of the group, and one was being sort of, or going to replace the stuff and just got lost in that ballroom.
Yeah, that's very easy to do. But that said, I won't mention anything to her about it.
Yeah, thank you. I'm still gonna apologize. I made some fig wine, so I mean, I hope she would enjoy that. She had a lot of alcohol at her place.
Already?
Yeah, I think that may have been from her world, seeming everyone seems surprised that I've made alcohol. It might have
Well,
just
alcohol is
come.
just it might have it's just that. It's alcohol.
Yeah, I mean, it
We
might
had
have.
that back then too.
It might have just come with her in the remnant, or if it's a remnant, I'm guessing so. Who
Got
knows?
a big shark for me.
Yeah, I have no clue. Anyway, yeah, either if you want to leave me a note in the post office, or even out front of my house, or if you just want to come and, like, go to my house, if you do end up taking on that thing and want my assistance with that,
Yeah, I'll leave you a note.
sure, we'll find a
Give
time to do that.
because you're not the only one who's offered me this, but I'll be honest, this is there's so many memories behind a
It's
lot of
definitely a
things.
big task, so I don't blame you if you want to just take it on your own.
Yeah. I mean, DJ's gonna be coming with me regardless, and
Yeah,
honestly, I could use the company.
yeah. Well, if you choose that, just let me know. I'll be around.
Hmm.
But I'll get out of your hair. It was good to see you. I do hope we talk soon.
Yeah, same here. Take care of yourself, okay?
You too. Yeah.
Mhm.
Always nice to see Faerie. But that's kind of a good thing that the Masked King exists elsewhere. It means that, well, even if his host died, he didn't. In essence, I guess. Alright, I'll go put the skulls away. It feels jarring to hold them, but I mean, it also doesn't feel entirely wrong to hold them. I still don't want to touch them that much. Alright, get rid of these for Faerie. I can probably remove some of these. Oh, that's definitely... yeah. All this just makes me miss summer. Honestly, I should try and make something of hers. Actually, do I have any, That's a good question. Do I have any green? Oh, I have green and orange. Good. I have any wool? I have some wool. Good. I have string too. Perfect. Uh... No, I need a... stick. Stick. I need to recreate a banner. probably... Actually, wait, no, I do have enough of that. White banner. Hang on. Use this thing. You know what? Sure, we'll do that, and then we'll do that. Perfect. Orange banner. I have green. I need green. Green, green, green. Okay, 6 of that. Another stick. What can make light green? I'll probably not worry about it right now, but I'll definitely put that on backbone. I need to grow some of this. Okay. Plan. I have orange. I need green. I am going to, for my own sake, remake her bandanas. Her headband and her bandana. Sort of honor her in a way. I mean, my arm honors her enough, but... I gotta be honest with myself here. Gotta be really fucking honest here. I'm alone. Like... I've probably never been more alone in my life. It's been 4 years, and I still haven't forgotten her. Or moved on. People move on so quick. I just miss home. Why me? Why did I survive all this? Not anyone else. Anyone else would have been better off, but why me? I mean, hear what Faerie said. Humans are always on the bottom. Always. Mortals and humans and whatnot. Demigods, gods, and half the people here are gods. And I'm what? A fucking cyborg? A robot? What do those even mean? Not fucking fair. But then again, nothing ever is. Why do I survive? Why do I? Why me? I'm the weakest here. Both physically and honestly mentally. Not fucking fair. I miss home. I wanna go home. And that was Law. How did we feel about that one? Nothing crazy. But yeah. Yeah, so thank you all so much for watching. We were joined by Faerie, which was very nice. LuckiYoohoo.
Hello.
Hello! You wanna shout yourself out real quick?
I am LuckiYoohoo here on Twitch. Come follow me, please. I need them.
Give them the follows, they deserve it. And for anyone here, I'm gonna just quickly plug my shit because, yeah! Alright, go follow me on Twitch if you haven't already. I do live streams pretty frequently, and if I get to 200, I'm going to be doing a chunk error challenge on the Ryft SMP, the SMP you just watched. What is a chunk error challenge? It's me digging a chunk error manually for however long, probably an hour or 2 hours, depends how long it takes. I won't stop till it's done. And if you follow me on Twitter, you get updates when I go live, you get updates if I'm going to be late to live streams, you get schedule updates. And if you join my Discord, you can give suggestions to what I play next, music I add on stream, and other such things. And follow me on YouTube. I post older VODs and exclusive POVs from, let's say for example, the last .4, what is it, last Ryft where we had the twins. I recorded my POV for that, so if you want to watch that, feel free. I also post older VODs like Omori, and I posted Hypnagogia and Gardic Phone. Those two are pretty good too. And aside from that, yeah, make sure to go follow LuckiYoohoo. And I don't think there's anyone I can raid at the moment. Maybe, I think, wasn't August supposed to go live? I think August was supposed to go live, unless that just didn't. Maybe they didn't go live today. That's alright. Anyway, I'm just gonna get out of your hair. Have a good morning, noon, or night, everyone. And I will see you next time. I might stream tomorrow. I do not know. We will see. Anyway, catch you next time. See ya.
Bye bye.